So this brain starter says that f of x is x squared and g of x is 2x minus 1. It's asking to compose the function, so what is f of g of x? So pause your video now. Alright, so f of g of x is basically, we take g of x and plug it in for the x in f of x. So really what we're looking at here is 2x minus 1 to replace the x squared. It's just two functions composed with each other. In taking the derivative of these composed functions, there's something called the chain rule. Now, in one simple version, it's if you have regular old f of x and it's being raised to some power n. Basically, the way you do that is you treat it just like a normal derivative. You're going to bring down this exponent and multiply it out front, and then drop the exponent by 1. So same thing that you're used to. It's the same idea as like x squared goes to 2x. Except one other twist is, since it's a function in the inside and not just a regular old variable, you're going to multiply times the derivative of that function. So it also works the same way when composing functions. Basically, you take the derivative of the outside function and then leave the g of x in there, and then you multiply by the derivative of g of x. So let's see how it worked with that example we had before. So for 2x minus 1, all of that squared, one thing you could do very easily is just, square 2x minus 1. And then you'll end up with a polynomial, and you can take the derivative that way. But the easy way is to follow this rule up here, which is usually how the chain rule comes up most often. So we're going to take this 2 and multiply it out front. So h prime of x. We're going to do 2 times, keep this the same, and then that's to the first, which obviously we'll get rid of. And then we take the derivative of 2x minus 1, which is just 2. So essentially what we have here is 2 times 2x minus 1, which would be 4x minus 2, all times 2, which is 8x minus 4. So just to recap, because that was quick, but a lot happened there. We took this exponent and moved it out front. Then, just like a normal derivative, we lowered the degree of this, so from 2 down to 1. And then we took the derivative of 2x minus 1, which is 2, and boom, that's where that came in. And then from here, all you have to do is just simplify, and you end up with 8x minus 4.